Welcome to Impact Wrestling. Now, if you see the title, you're going to be thinking, oh no.
Oh no, he's hating on Impact again.
Yes, I'm hating Impact because of what they done. Guys, as I've always said, I'm honest to you. And because of how Impact did their work today, no images will be put in this video. It's basically naked, as when you know that when production's bad on Impact Wrestling, they get nothing from me. When production's good, they get something from me. And I gotta say this. After what happened with Ric Flair's last match, you would think, hey, Impact Wrestling was generally the one who hosted that event. The camera work was pretty good. The audio was pretty good. The lighting was pretty good. You would think, oh, well, Impact, when they have to do something special for somebody, they can get the job done. And I'm thinking, well, if Impact can get the damn job done and can do it okay, that means, of course, maybe this time production will look good.
Did you watch the frickin' show tonight?
Audio was bad, lighting was bad, camera work was bad, camera switching was bad, camera focus was bad. Guys, how the fuck do you mess up camera focusing to the point where it blurs? Look, this is autofocus on this damn camera. It's hard to make it blur. But on manual, yes, you can make it blur. But when the autofocus is on, it's very hard for it to blur out. They were doing camera switches so much and they zoomed in so much, the camera blurred. Not once, not twice, multiple times throughout the night. What the fuck? I had to say this now because I didn't want to wait at the end of this damn review and try not to botch my words, because when I get angry, you guys have known me for a while, I get angry about something, it builds up in me and I begin to botch my words. I begin to slow down how I'm talking, and I get angry. And I didn't want to do that today. And if you don't like it, sorry. Let's go to the first match of the night. Deonna Purrazzo versus Rosemary, where you got Taya Valkyrie and
Jessica.
Miss Cutie Jessica getting pissed off at the end of that match and basically costing a Rosemary the match. Now, we got emergence coming up where Rosemary and Taya are going to be defending their titles against Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green, who is not there at this time. Around this time, the recordings, which understandable, as I said earlier, where the camera work is bad, it has to be something old recordings. Now, supposedly, this recording is done many, many months or weeks ago, right before Chelsea Green got married. So that makes you think, well, someone's going to say, dude, you see, you even admitted yourself, this is old. Does it freaking matter? Camera work sucks. Lighting sucks. Audio sucks. No. They don't deserve any type of kindness. If they can get it done at that time, who said they couldn't get it done back then? Anyway, Chelsea was not there. She's preparing for her wedding. Now, we get this interesting dynamic after that, where you see that Rosemary is angry after the match is over. She's angry after they're out of the ring, and and Taya's trying to keep it together. She's pretty much just saying, look, Rose, come on. You see she's brand new. She's innocent. She doesn't understand yet. And then you said, Jessica making it very clear she's going to make sure they come out of emergence as champions. I'm just saying, how far are they going to go with Jessica Rabbit?
Yes, she doesn't have the curves of a Jessica Rabbit.
If you don't want to know what I'm talking about, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Jessica Rabbit. That is Jessica Rabbit. This is Jessica. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Thickness is just as fun as curvedness. And if anybody don't know that, you have never been with a curvy or thick woman. Luckily for me, in my small little life, I met a very curvy woman who was my ex-wife, and a very thick woman who was my last girlfriend. Both of them had great points, nice, sweet when they want to be, and then they can be pains in the ass afterward. And I'm not innocent. I've messed up myself. But still, I know what thickness is and curviness is. Jessica is thickness. And you still wonder, Miss Thickness, what is she going to do? Is she going to keep going down the same path as Susie? Because that's where they're going. But will we see another iteration of Jessica? I don't know. I think by the time of Bound for Glory, we're going to see some change. Am I disappointed in this? No, I'm all right with it. But still, you wonder how far they're going to go with this. It is a question, because we got one more week before Emergence. Are they going to flip the switch on a Jessica and turn into something new while she's only just been doing this only for a couple of weeks to maybe about a month or so, and they haven't really done any special things with her yet? They've only let her come to the ring a couple of times and that's it. I'm just saying. The Digital Media Championship of Brian Myers, and he has to put up against Black Taurus, who did a great showing at the last match of Ric Flair. I gotta refer to Ric Flair because that's where most of what's been going on has been stemmed from. Guys, I am not happy about Black Taurus. I truly believe he can do a lot more than what he's being booked as. Honestly. He's been with Impact for a while now. I don't hate Black Taurus. I wish they do more with him because of his unique look. He's a freaking bull, man. His boots have hoops on it. Come on. And they're doing nothing with him like the Laredo Kid. I don't understand. You could do something with Ray Phoenix when he was there. You can do something with Pentagon Jr. when he was there. But you can't do anything with the Laredo Kid and Black Taurus. You cannot do anything with them. I'm not a big Lucha Libre fan. I'm not. I don't watch Lucha Libre wrestling. You see him getting angry. I don't watch it much. But I can see with the Laredo Kid, they can do something with him. And he was also at Ric Flair's shindig, which was a disaster. But still, both of them, they should be doing something. Look, Impact has so few people who are literally staples of the damn place and working there possibly multiple years. And instead of leaving them in the same damn place when you need new people in the main title scene where you got nothing, and most of your people that you bring in that are going to be champions are either already being champions multiple times, or they don't stay long enough because you don't pay them, or worse yet, you don't pay them to stay more than a year. Some of them will stay for a couple of months. Some of them will stay for a year. They don't always get multiple year contracts. But worse yet, because they see how Impact is.
It doesn't make a difference how rich Anthem is. It's about how they work in Impact.
This is why I've been telling you for years. Impact's management, not Anthem's management, is the issue. You can throw $1 billion at something, but if there's people there who are running it, not the ones who's making the money, who's throwing at it, does not mean it's going to get better. And I am not hating 100% on Impact, but I'm telling you what's going on. And Black Taurus loses here, where I really do believe that they should set him up to win the damn championship and give him something to do, like the Laredo Kid. Let him go after the Digital Media Championship and give him something to do and let him do something. And if anyone says, well, it can't do it because he doesn't speak English, bullshit. Penta and Sierra Romero or Pentagon Jr. could not speak English, but guess what? They put someone there whenever they did the promos in the back, the video packages, they had, guess what? I've referred to in multiple years, subtitles. Hire those people back and let them do that for the Spanish wrestlers and Japanese as well. I'm just saying. Now, let's get to Marsha Slamovich. That'll lead me into Killer Kelly. Marsha Slamovich versus Gazelle Shaw. Guys, I'm angry and highly disappointed at this match. I am angry and highly disappointed. Now, if anybody says, well, why are you disappointed? Marsha's still on a winning streak. It's great.
What does it actually freaking mean?
Is she on the Impact Plus show in that match? Tell me, what are we watching here? Are we watching a regular Impact show? Or are we watching an Impact Plus show that's in 2 weeks at Emergence? 2 weeks. August 12th. Are we at August 12th? Do we have a match booked for Marsha on August 12th? Do we have Gazelle Shaw? Whether you care about her as what she is or not, I don't really give a damn as long as you booked a woman properly and make her interesting. I don't give a damn what you used to be. I don't care what you are. Book them. Book the damn people. But are they on Impact Plus?
I'll give you a second to think about it.
No! What the fuck? You want to make Marsha Slamovich mean something? Why didn't you put her on the Impact Plus show? Why didn't you wait to get this done? Particularly, I'm sure Gazelle Shaw is not going to be doing anything on Emergence. Who does she got to beat? Who she got to deal with? Unless she's decided, because they're literally doing nothing with her, and she's decided maybe to leave like a Killer Frost. My Killer Frost. Or Lady Frost as she is. My Killer Frost, my sexy piece of ass that has not been seen on regular Impact TV for months because she left. Why would she stay? Why didn't they set this up for Emergence? What the fuck? I don't care. Now look at Kelly Cross. Another vignette for Kelly Cross. You know what? Here's Marsha Slamovich. Here's Killer Kelly. She's barely done anything. And I care more about Killer Kelly than I care about freaking Marsha Slamovich and her damn winning streak, which means nothing. And if anybody said, dude, you really don't understand that this winning streak is going to get us somewhere.
Really? Then why isn't she on an Impact Plus show winning the damn matches there?
Why is she only on a regular Impact show winning matches that mean nothing? With the main roster for that matter. Wouldn't it make sense to let her have her damn matches on the damn Impact Plus shows? Why are you not building her into it? When they did Hulk Hogan versus Goldberg, since many people still think that she's the next Goldberg. Haven't heard it often, but some people did think of her. Even though it was never sponsored, when they did one time, when they did Hulk Hogan, which is Goldberg, which in 2 days, they sold out the damn arena and they could have gotten more out of the pay-per-view if they had booked it days or weeks ahead of time. More days, more weeks ahead of time instead of 2 days. I'm sorry. It was a 2-day thing. They announced in WCW. And guess what? If they'd done 2 weeks of build, they would have had maybe 3 times the amount of people watching it. And they would have got that big ass money. What did they do? They did it in 2 days. Tell me I'm wrong. That happened. Now tell me about Marsha Simmons, who's so incredible that they don't even bother to book her on the damn show to show how dominant she is, that one day she'll be Impact Knockouts champion. Do I really care if she'll become a Knockouts champion? No, because they don't book her like she means something. See, I'm mad. Violence by Design versus Motor City Machine Guns. Now, it wasn't a bad match. And when it comes to Alex Shelley, I am still very interested in seeing where they're going to go with this. Yes, it's a very strong chance he will not win the damn title, which I want him to.
You can let a Josh Alexander drop the damn thing.
And it won't hurt him. It's time to give Alex Shelley something, because that is the most freshest face you've ever seen. A guy who's been there since the beginning. I would like to see that. I don't believe they'll go there. I could still be wrong, and they may actually drop it to him, and I would be quite happy. And hopefully going forward, they'll do something with him. But the match they had here was all right. And pretty much the time splitter, once the match was over, when Violence by Design decided to start beating down both of them, and that is Sabin and Shelley, you do get, I keep forgetting it, I keep mispronouncing his name, Kushida. There you go. He comes out. He saves them, because that's still, one of them is his mentor, another one used to be his tag partner, and the Triforce are together, and pretty much Sabin says, you know what, guys, you know what, we're getting tired of getting catched in that corner. You know what, we got nothing doing in Emergence. Me and my buddy Kushida, we were part of the Triforce. We will be coming at you. And then Shelley wanted to make it clear that we are a team. I will be there, and that is when Josh comes out saying, Dude, what are you doing? I don't want you getting hurt. This is something we're supposed to be doing. I need you at your best. So, this is what you get. Now, you do get Eddie Edwards afterward trying to warn him, hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to warn you right now. Because it would be interesting if Josh decides to go where I think he's going to go, where I don't think he will. But Eddie's trying to warn him, look, you're going to get hurt here. Don't let them screw you like they've been screwing us. I couldn't stop it. The others couldn't. I'm trying to warn you. Watch out. So this is what you get. Now, here's something I'm not sure where to go with. You get a destruction of Raj Singh to a Sami Callihan. He didn't even last a chance. He whooped his ass. But after the match was over, he calls out Maclin and Moose. And they both come out separate times. First, Maclin comes out to Moose's music, and then Moose tries to spear the thing that's getting me, what does this actually mean for Maclin? What does this mean for Moose? What does this mean for Sami Callihan? This is where I'm getting confused. Where does this actually lead them? This feels like a filler feud because they don't got anything for Moose. They don't got anything for Maclin. They definitely don't got anything for Sami Callihan. Why isn't Sami getting built up to go back to get his damn title? Because he never lost the damn... Well, he never got his rematch clause. I think that's the best way to say it. I think he didn't get a rematch clause. He was out. Now, I could be wrong, but I think he was out at one point and never got a rematch clause. But even if he didn't, why not format the main title for Josh Alexander? Wouldn't it be interesting? You can do a program there. But we're still in this feud. Now Maclin's involved. Like, he's got nothing to do. He should be damn X Division champion, but he's not. Speedball Mike Bailey is. So you wonder, what are they doing with Maclin? That's just me. Finally, the match that should have saved the show for me, and I really liked it. It was not that bad, but it did nothing for me. It didn't save the show. Doesn't mean the match was bad. And I want to make it clear, the matches that happened here were not bad matches. I want to make it clear. Deonna Purrazzo versus Rosemary was not bad. The Digital Media Championship match wasn't bad. When it came to Violence by Design versus Motor City Machine Guns, and, well, the destruction of Raj, that was expected. There wasn't nothing really great there. That was just a story, a filler feud. This was the best one for me personally. I did enjoy it, including seeing that eventually you get PCO thrown through the damn ring. Now, it's not you do it often. You don't do that type of thing because it gets very dangerous very quickly. But they tried to make the story about PCO having to prove himself because he was in front of rest of the... I really feel not ambivalent about seeing Honor No More break up. I want it to be broken up because they're not doing anything. But you will hope that they're going to put them in places that they need to be if they're still on the damn roster. At least the ones that'll stay. Because as far as I know, Vincent is leaving. And Maria Kanellis Bennett is leaving. Because guess what? You're also going to get Madison Rayne leaving because she's going to AEW. She's going to be part of management, part of the creative management at AEW for the women. So a lot of people in the next couple of months will probably not be seen for quite a while or ever again. I don't know about Madison. She may come back for cameos or something. But most of these guys, they're going to leave at Emergence. They're leaving, as far as I understand. But seeing that they're trying to make it that PCO has to prove himself is something that I wanted for a while. I want to know how far PCO can go. And I still believe he should go into DK. That's what he really believes. I really do believe he fits their best. And when he went for the ring, you don't see that often. It is dangerous to try and do that kind of stunt. Because when you weaken the ring enough so you can do that type of stunt, it is very dangerous because you can hit your head on a 2x4 because those 2x4s are this thick. Or a metal steel beam. If you do it wrong, bang, you're done. You can easily concuss yourself. But in the end, it wasn't done that bad. The one thing I was worried about when PCO was cutting the covering, the skirt for the ring, the mat, and the lining that holds it all together, he had the scissors. He left them on the ring, and I was worried that someone may accidentally land on the damn thing and hurt themselves. Thank goodness PCO swept it aside onto the floor, and I think the ref picked it up and took it somewhere. But I was worried about that part. That was the most important thing I was worried about. But in the end, PCO did win the match. He did. But here's the thing for me personally. Did it save the show for me? No. It was not the matches that was the issue for me. The matches were all pretty decent. It wasn't the backstage segments. They mainly were all right. Seeing that they did a video package, well, not video package, they did really do their best to make the Bullet Club look good. They made Honor No More look okay and tried to set up PCO. This was not the issue for me. Seeing a gorgeous, I don't know, you guys tell me below. Has Mia Yim become more voluptuous, or am I wrong about this? It's like she's gotten more curvy. I know she works out very well. She works very hard to keep her figure. But she looks a lot more curvy than she normally does. But all that was all right. But the audio was bad. The lighting was not great. The camera work was so horrendous that every time when they zoomed in, it went out of focus, guys. What makes a show is the production value. And I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying it until I turn 100 years old, counting if Impact still exists by that time. You must make sure that people at home can see what's going on and not be such a slob with your video production. And after what happened with, I really wanted Ric Flair's last match pay-per-view to look good. And the majority of it looked great until the actual match happened. The audio was pretty decent. The video was, the camera work was good, other than fights sometimes having some fuzzy things that happens with when it comes to doing something streaming. The audio was pretty good. The camera work was pretty good worked. And I'm getting angry. And when it came to the switching was okay. You would think, seeing this, and since Impact hosted it, they even said it. Impact hosted the damn show. They hosted it. That means it was their production team. Yes, Road Dogg was involved in it, but the equipment necessary to make it work, probably the cameraman as well, was from Impact Wrestling, unless I'm wrong. I believe I'm right. But still, you see this. That shows you, if they can do such a good job for a pay-per-view for Ric Flair, who they're honoring, what are they doing for the regular show? Why doesn't people at Anthem say, we need to look at Impact Wrestling. It's one of our acquired companies. And someone we need to have to come in who's unbiased, who can tell us how the production is. And there's got to be someone that is not corporate, that's got to look at that thing and say, guys, I've seen production values better in the indies, because this is not very good production value. The wrestling is pretty good. Promo segments are pretty good. You got good talent there, but production sucks. You got to tell them to stop. There's got to be someone that's got to tell them, because I know that won't make them become popular. I want to make this clear. Honestly, I want to make this clear. Production will not make them popular again. That's just not going to happen. It's going to take multiple things. One, they need to get in a more established network. Then, I'm sorry, Access TV is just not going to get them to reach. They got to be in one that really can give them good publicity, good pushes. And look at TNT and TBS. They push AEW. What do you think Access TV gives you? It's not much in America. It's not. And I know it's an American company, but it's not much. Then they're going to have Anthem really shove some real good advertisement on that network, because I doubt they're really getting anything great. You get more probably from New Japan Pro Wrestling on the same Access TV network than you would when it comes to Impact Wrestling. And then there's still Cascade Wrestling that's on Access TV because they show the advertisement there. What do you think? They need to do something. They need new production. They need new talent when it comes to creative. And they need a better network. Those are the major things I truly believe they need. Now, I'm just saying this because this is how I feel. But tell me how you feel below. And I hope you enjoyed the Zane's View. Please give me a comment below. I think there is another show that's supposed to come on. I'm going to check and see if there's another like pay-per-view or special that's coming out. So hopefully I'll be watching it. Been very busy. If you want to know about the animation I was doing, I finally finished it. It will be on my other channel. It will be uploaded tomorrow. It's not being uploaded now. I'm tired. Peace.